Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Just want to do a quick video as Johnny Law comes in the area. I want to do a quick video on update to the Grey State director, David Crowley, and their murders and some of the information going around. I'll put links in the box below, of course. There's a release of the audio, 911, or the police audio, when they went to the scene, which is interesting. And also the rough cut version of what appears to be basically a lead-in documentary for the movie of Grey State is out there too, and I'll put the link. That one's it was taken down by one group, and it's put up by several other people. Truth Seeker has got it up on his channel, and that's the link. I'll verify it's still active, put it below. But it's basically a really good update to Aaron Russo's video he did, what, 6 years ago now, The Path to Tyranny. So basically updates that information and kind of continues down that same thought path. So that's really good. That's 2.5 hours, so it is long, but it does put out good information if you know anybody on the beginning of the path. Definitely something for them to watch. But one thing about the police audio I find interesting to go along with the other kind of key parts of the news reporting is the dog is found agitated at the house, and you got to think, if they place this time of murder or the time of death anytime around Christmas, that's, you know, almost 3 full weeks without any proper food or anything for the dog. And it'd be interesting to see about what kind, you know, where the body's mutilated. They said the back door was ajar, the back slider, which means to me it's not open. It means, you know, it's not locked, it's not secured properly, maybe cracked, but it's not big enough for the dog to get in and out, like to go relieve itself and anything else, or go out and eat any animals or whatever's in the backyard. How big is this dog? You know, what kind of dog did they have? That would all be interesting things to find out, because almost any dog in that state is going to be weakened and, you know, on the verge of starvation. Now, if it's angry and talks about it being agitated, that's the way dogs get when there's an intruder. I mean, when your owner just dies and you're there and you know it, they've been known to lay next to their owners, you know, for days and days. They've been known to do that. They howl. I mean, everything else. And that was my thing too, is like, wouldn't the dog be barking up a storm or howling for several days after, or within the next week or something, out of hunger and thirst? You know, dogs just don't usually sit down, and I mean, smaller dog might be harder to hear, but it seems like the neighbors would have heard that. You know, the other key thing here is, why do the neighbors wait so long to go over? They said there were packages packed up on the door stoop from Christmas, and you wait till January 19th or 20th, 19th or 18th to go check it out. That doesn't make sense. I was looking at some of the weather reports. Obviously, it's Minnesota, a lot of below zero weather during this time frame, but also there was snowfall. You got to figure, if it happened before the snowfall, there'd be no tracks in and out the front door, or wheel tracks into the driveway or into the parking, whatever that parking setup. Looks like there's a small driveway, small garage, no tracks going in or out after that snowfall. And there was snowfall right at the New Year time frame. The weather that I checked from Minneapolis, which is, this Apple Valley is just south of Minneapolis, there was 4 inches of snow between the 1st of January and roughly the 15th. So I couldn't pin down exactly based on, because it's hard, I don't know, I couldn't find the exact history of the weather reports, but there's been snow in the New Year. So no tracks going in or out, nobody driving in or out for 2 weeks or so. You know, I didn't see any precipitation there after Christmas. But, you know, where's the key indicators? What are people paying attention to? And like I said, I guess they said they thought they were out of town. But you know, usually have your mail redirected. There's just a lot of stuff. And you know, why the dog was angry, that's usually a sign of intrusion. That really has me tipped off here, because they don't act like that usually if their owner just dies. They, you know, if they're around when it happens, they'll lay next to the body and you know, mourn and everything like anybody else would. So I'll put those links below. Investigate, see what you can find out. Definitely watch the movie, the documentary actually. That looks like it was supposed to precede and lead into the movie, like probably as a build up to it, to inform the viewing audience of what's coming prior to the movie, you know, being released. So that's it here for YouTube. We'll be in touch and get out all the information you can. Live free.